Country road, take me home to a backwoods creek down a long dirt road. If it means no headstone, at least I'll be where I belong. I represent the country, yeah, I love the slums. Raised off in the sticks, man, this is where I come from. Love crackling cornbread, collar and corn fed. Southern by the grace of God, and when I'm gone, country dead. I ride them dirt roads, sometime to reach that destination. Ducked off in Jones Wood, it's like I'm always on vacation. Blaze up the bonfire, calling up my country folk. Just build up that mason jar, light the pine and take a smoke. It's all good, we all fine. Big Marcus brought the moonshine. Kid Rocky in the dashboard, peaches shaking in the moonlight. It's something about them back roads, stretching out across the county line. It takes me back to my days of young when my grandma was my sunshine. I love all the things that the country bring. Backwood riding little country lane on the front porch with my girl and kids. Cause the smell of beneath the country rain may not mean that much to some, but to me it's where my heart belongs. I'm calling on them country roads, them the ones that take me home. Country road, take me home, to a backwoods creek, down a long dirt road, sideways down that old dirt road. If it means no headstone, at least I'll be where I belong.
Them country roads mean a lot to me. Georgia Mountains, Carolinas, Cherokee, Smoky Mountains in the hills of Tennessee. If you're like me, you probably agree it's like something good, like something sweet, like something great, like Mama's tea. Raised to be how I wanted to be. At the end of the road, the sun sets for free. Not trying to put down no city, but these country roads are so pretty. Times I feel so young for what I know, and there's no place like home. I like to hear some creek water flowing down. That's the road I'm going. Hell yeah, that's where I belong. While we're getting there, we all singing along.
Country road, take me home, to a backwoods creek, down a long dirt road, sideways down that old dirt road. If it means no headstone, at least I'll be where I belong. Country road, take me home to a backwoods creek, sideways down that old dirt road. If it means no headstone, at least I'll be where I belong.
On them back roads where the alligators crawl in the swampland, we ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs under pine trees in the land of the lost.
I've been drinking on this whiskey, got my head up in the clouds, and if this world keep fucking with me, I ain't never coming down. So fuck this mask and all this trash that y'all keep trying to spread around. Tip your glass or kiss my ass, but I ain't dealing with you clowns.
Bless them all, land of the lost. God bless them all. The land of the lost. I was raised in
so proudly we air, and twilight's last gleam, whose blood stars and bright stars through the perilous fight for the right hearts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rockets
Dear American friends, we appreciate all the
Control
support
Z.
we receive from the United States, and today, sincerely.
All right, good evening and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Qualifying's on the board. Joined along with BJ Duvall. Welcome, sir.
Hello, hello.
Well, the 44 of Radburn Shutters put a lap down. He's quick time with an 18.83. Bryce Hunter second. Now Doug Neal goes to second. Well, BJ, tell us about how tonight's going to go.
You know, I expect an action-packed night, much like we had last night in the trucks. You know, we saw a lot of side-by-side racing. We didn't see one line really appear to be quicker than the other, whether it be the top or the bottom. A lot of drivers just trying to find the best place to go, the best way around this track for their own personal driving. Expect to see a lot of the same tonight. You know, this track came with a lot of ups and downs, quite literally, as down the back straightaway, they're going downhill, and down the front straightaway, they're going uphill. I think I might have that backwards again, actually. But at any rate, one end of the track is higher than what the other side of the track is. So it creates a much different type of racing than what you would expect to see, a much different type of racing than these drivers are used to feeling. So it's going to be an action-packed night, as we see already in qualifying. Tony Iverson from Fernley, Nevada, getting loose in turns 3 and 4. Radburn Shutter still sits quick time, followed by Doug Neal. Now James Silvers in second. Then it's going to be Doug Neal third, Nate Maurer fourth, and Bryce Hunter currently sitting in fifth.
Well, Adam Lancaster, 11th on the board. That's something you're not used to seeing. But, you know, this season it's been Shutters and Silvers up front most every race. But here at North Wilkesboro, it's going to be a fun action-packed night. You know, 12 cars at a time did so far. We're still waiting for Jeremiah Hobbs, Scott Fritz, Travis Tritti, Brandon Robertson, Michael Robinson, and Mo Abbott. There is Brandon Robertson in the 2 machine. Out on track. Looking at your top 5 is Shutter, Silver, Neal, Maurer, and Hunter. Your top 5, they got Witters, Richards, Stritza, and Evans and Deere. Your top 10.
Currently, while qualifying is going on, we'll go over points really fast. You mentioned Lancaster sitting in 11th, something we're not used to seeing, and that is something very easy to say. Lancaster currently leads the points. He's got 4 top 5s and 6 top 10s this season, followed by Michael Robinson in second. Brandon Robertson is on screen now. He sits in third. Scott Fritz sits in fourth, and Robbie Richards will round out the top 5 in points.
Well, on track now from Sacramento, California, it's Mo Abbott in the 48 machine. Actually, 18 drivers here tonight. 14 now have put in time in. You know, it'd be nice to see BJ getting this class back up. Oh, you see Mo Abbott going around in turn number 4 there. He saves it. But getting the car count back up in this class, I mean, it's starting to prove, again, with 18 drivers. Last night, the trucks, they have had the biggest car counts all season long, these trucks.
Yes, they have, and last night was one of the biggest ones of the season since Daytona, their opening night. Had a good run for them in the trucks last night. Few cautions, but ultimately a fantastic race. Coming home with a new winner in the truck series last night. Peyton Hubbard brought home the win. This track seems to be throwing a wrench in the works. Our bridesmaid of the series, as we've been calling him, Scott Fritz, sitting 13th in qualifying, back there with Adam Lancaster right now, who's fallen back to 14th now in qualifying. Surprising to see. Oh, and there he goes, jumps up to 6th. Top 5 will remain the same. Shutters, Silvers, Neal, Robertson, Maurer, rounding out the top 5.
But speaking of that, if you know somebody that wants to get into some racing on asphalt, make sure to get them in touch with the Bluegrass iRacing series. I don't know why I'm thinking. I was reading something about Kentucky, and that was on my mind.
Having flashbacks, are we, Steve?
Right. But get a hold with the Bluegrass iRacing series on their Facebook page. Get joined up. It's fun.
Absolutely it is, and if I wasn't in the booth, I'd probably be on the track. I do enjoy me some asphalt. Would I do well? Highly unlikely. I'm a dirt guy, and one of the dirt guys that generally don't perform well on asphalt. See, I can keep up. I am fast, but the problem is I am fast for a very short amount of time because I have no idea about pit stops and tire conservation. We don't have that problem on dirt.
No, we don't. Michael Robinson in the 88 machine. And a little connection issue there. And there.
Yeah.
He goes 11th quick. On track now, car number 29. It's Travis Twitty from Polk County, North Carolina. Yeah, you know, talking about Travis, he was on Tombstone last night on a truck.
He was indeed, probably at the current moment happy to not see Keith Hackney on track tonight. Lucky for him, Keith Hackney only runs the trucks, so see if we can't get something going for him. One driver of note in qualifying here. He sits 17th. So last car on the board right now that has put a lap time in. Tony Iverson currently sitting about a 10th and a half behind Adam Lancaster in 16th. But you know, Steve, this is something we've seen him do a lot of.
Yeah.
Start at the back of the field, and towards about halfway point of the race, he's up towards the front, and at the end of the race, he's right there within striking distance of the top 5.
Oh, yes. With a little less than a minute go, we're fixing to go racing here with the Bluegrass iRacing Series, the XFINITY Series. Make sure to head over to their Make sure to head over to their Facebook page. Give them a like, give them a follow.
Only driver left to not put down a time here tonight so far is Jeremiah Hobbs. And with 20 seconds to go here in qualifying, it does not look like he's going to get a lap time in for qualifying, so he'll be starting 18th on the grid tonight. So our top 5 here as qualifying is about to wrap up once again remains the same. Still to Shutter Silvers, Neil Robertson, and Maurer. A lot of our top guys in points sitting pretty far back in the field, with the exception of Brandon Robertson.
Yes, they are. As the results will pop up on the board there, Shutter Silvers, Neil Robertson, and Bauer, as BJ said. Let's go over tonight's starting lineup. And on the pole from the Cornerstone Motorsports, car number 44, it's Radbird Shutters. And to his outside, his teammate in the 33 is James Silvers.
Inside row number 2, the Simbox Motorsports number 77, it's Doug Neal. To his outside, it's the 2 car, it's Brandon Robertson.
In row number 3 from the Simbox Motorsports 971 is Nate Bauer. And to his outside in the Team Barry Motorsports, car number 01, it's Scott Fritz.
Row number 3 on the inside, it's the 9 machine, it's Bryce Hunter. To his outside from Elite Motorsports, it's the 7 of Justin Winters.
And starting on your 5th row inside from Carolina, the 12 cars, Robbie Richards. And to his outside in the 10, the Wolf Pumps, car number 46, it's Sean Kostritza.
High side hustlers, number 29, Travis Twitty will make up the inside of row 6. Empire Motorsports, number 88, Michael Robinson to his outside.
Right, let's see here. Tyler Evans in the Cornerstone Motorsports, car number 22, roll off 13th tonight. And Brad Neer, his teammate, in the 6th, roll off 14th for road number 7.
Mo Abbott from Color Tour Racing in the 48, and the inside of row number 8. Elite Motorsports number 1, Adam Lancaster, that's your points leader to his outside.
And round out your field, it's going to be Tony Iverson and Iverson Auto Sports, car number 72. It's to his outside. In the 10 machine, the Empire Motorsports, car number 10, it's Jeremiah Hobbs. All right, as they're getting fired up, getting ready. On board with Radburn Shutters.
Rad, what momentum he has had the last few weeks, running up front a lot. Just came on strong the second half of the season. What a run he's been having, Steve.
Oh yes, what a fabulous run he's been having. As they're coming to the 1 to go signal, you can see Barney up there in that flag stand. Look at right there.
Just chilling, just chilling. You know, Steve, I've come to the conclusion, Barney, he's still in training as a flagman. I've come to that conclusion.
Why?
I've never seen him hold cross flags. I've never seen him hold up the 1 to green. I've never seen him give him the 2 to go signal.
But we've seen the no-no stick.
We've seen the no-no stick. He's got that down. But I've come to the conclusion he's still in training. His pace car is off. Radburn Shutters bringing us to the green. Green flag is out. They're all away. Shutters and Silvers, the two teammates. Those two have been on a power trip lately down into turn number 1 side by side for the lead.
Into turn number 3 there. You see Shutters. There's the 33 Silvers on his hip pocket as they come out turn number 4 and give it to Shutters lead lap number 1. Neil in that 3rd position there in the 77 machine. There is Brandon Roberts currently running in 4th. Nate Bauer, your top 5. But down the back straightaway, starting to pull away from Silvers is the 44 machine of Radburn Shutters. A little further back in the pack, you see the 22 and the 29. They're battling. That is Tyler Evans and Travis Twitty for 10th and 11th on the board. Justin Wieters right ahead of them, currently running in the 8th position. But look at there, we're 3 wide, a little further back, down the back straightaway. But coming out of turn number 4 to lead lap number 3, Radburn Shutters.
Yes, Shutters, once he broke away from Silvers, has started to pull away from the field. The top 4 now all starting to pull away from the field. Shutters, Silvers, Neil Robertson pulling away from the 5th place driver of Nate Maurer. Maurer, he's been on a bit of a tear lately as well, as he's currently running in the top 5, but letting the top 4 run away from him. Is there a possibility he's saving his tires here? It's a very, very good chance. This track is hard on him. We've seen it over and over last night. These drivers just started letting the cars get off, their trucks last night rather, get out from under them out here on this track. You see, we're on board now with James Silvers running in 2nd. Little bit washing up air out of Shutters, it looked like there in 1 and 2.
Well, he has a different entry, that's for sure, than Radburn. You see close in on the exits, but Radburn on the straightaways just pulls away. But it looks like a different line that Silvers is running. And it's not working too well for him off of 1 and 2, but definitely off of 3 and 4 it is.
Yeah, maintaining right about a half a second lead between these two drivers down into 3 and 4 that time. Shutters had it, but coming off the corner, Silvers was able to pull a little bit on him down the front straightaway that time. Has brought it right back down to a half a second gap between those drivers. The opposite ends of the track, stronger for one than the other, definitely showing their strong suits here. I think if I'm Silvers, I'm happy that turns 3 and 4 coming to the start finish line is my stronger end of the track.
Well, your top 4 is pulled away from the rest of the pack. Your second pack, Nate Bauer is leading. There's Bryce Hunter there, currently running in 6th. Justin Wieters in 7th. Sean Kostritza, Tyler Evans, and Michael Robinson. Your top 10. Well, right now, it's the Radburn Shutter Show, as it's been for several weeks in a row, as he has run about a 5-car length advantage over James Silvers, his teammate. As right now, it's pretty much follow the leader, as the stage break will be on lap number 82. It's a long way to get there, save some times, whatever else you can say.
Lap number 80, but yes, the whole field single filing out. We have seen that a lot throughout this season with the XFINITY series. These drivers seem to be the calmest ones of the 3, I would say, between the trucks, XFINITY, and Cup series. The XFINITY definitely seems to be the more calm drivers, and we have a caution out. Looks like Jeremiah Hobbs involved in this one. Take a look and see what happens.
Just loses it.
It's like a lot of what we saw last night in the trucks there in turn number 1. Drivers just, as they try to get wood up into turn number 1, it just breaks loose on them. Actually, we saw that happen from Keith Hackney last night after leading most of the race.
Yes, we did.
Just goes to show how quickly North Wilkesboro can bite these drivers, send them around. Some of them even end the night. We got one car out of the race already. Scott Fritz, he parked it on lap number 2 of the race. He's currently sitting 12 laps down. Some of these drivers already coming in for pit stops. Those drivers include Adam Lancaster, Robbie Richards, and Justin Winters. Did Jeremiah Hobbs come down? Jeremiah Hobbs did not come down.
No.
I'd have expected him to come down.
Now Travis
More
Tweedy coming down and Jeremiah Hobbs now coming down pit road.
Nice on-board splitter cam off of Radburn Shutter's car. See right here down the front straightaway, as they come off the corner, you can actually see the track going into turn number 1 right at the entry was gone for a split second, where he's looking downhill off of his splitter. This is actually a really good view to see the banking change, the incline change. To come off of turn number 4 right here, going uphill. Uphill's a little bit harder to see, but I think you can really see it right in the middle of the straightaway. It's definitely something different. Oh, well, it looks like the lights are out. I think we're going back green. Radburn Shutters chose the inside. Steve?
The pace car making that hard left-hand turn. Shutters bringing the field. He's in the restart zone. Green flag is waving. We're back to racing. Have no clue about the second row of the 2 machine was hanging way back there on Brandon Robertson. Well, look at your top 3 now pulled away. There is Nate Maurer, currently a 4th and 2 of Brandon Robertson. A lot 2 by 2. There's Bryce Hunter, currently running at 6th in a 9 machine. Try to keep it nice and clean. As they come out turn number 2, down the back straightaway.
And Bryce Hunter, another driver's been coming on stronger here later in the season. Seems like a lot of these drivers that we see running up front these last few weeks really just found their groove here later in the season, or the tracks really fell their ways. They're starting to be up front more and more. And the drivers we're used to seeing up front, such as Adam Lancaster, he's currently sitting back in 15th. We saw him at the start of the season up front, won the first race of the season. Was up front the majority of the races, and then all of a sudden he's back there at the back. These drivers really figuring it out, really getting going, and are able to get up there and, you know, hold drivers like him back. Scott Fritz, he's out of the race now. He was up front 3 races in a row, finishing in 2nd. Got a battle going on right now. That's going to be the 46 and the 6 car. John Kostritz and Brad Neer, that's for 8th. The only battle on track. Everybody else has settled down and settled into their positions.
Well, that's true. 2 by 2 racing going on in that. But right now, Radburn Shutters and the 33 of James Silver's Doug Neal, they're in 3rd. Sean Kostritza went off track there momentarily. He gets the guardrail in that 46 Wolf Pumps machine, coming back on track as we stay green. Now look at the run to 33. Gets off of turn number 2. He might have found something right that different line as he goes to the high side in turn number 3 there. Coming out of turn number 4. He gets another run down the front straightaway, BJ.
Yeah, he's entering a very, very high, and then coming off the bottom of the corners line, much like we saw being run at Dover in all 3 series, is working really, really well. What ended the race for Travis Twitty on the last lap with Keith Hackney. He ran that dive line, took the air off the rear spoiler of the truck, and caused him to go around doing the same thing that we see James Silver's doing here. Entering high, exiting low right there. He stayed right about the middle. I think he's worried about Doug Neal in third, sticking his nose underneath them, and understandably so. But Silvers right now appears to be the fastest car on the track, having to sit back right now behind his teammate of Radburn Shutters. Can't help but wonder if he's playing nice right now and letting Shutters maintain that lead.
Well, after that, they're saving some tires. As you look at closes in on the back bumper. Look a little further back in the pack there, you see Lancaster not having such a good night, currently running at 14th. Tony Iverson, he's currently running at 13th, and Mo Abbott right ahead of him. But back up front, the 33 is giving it all he has on the outside, pulls alongside his teammate, goes Shutters. Out of turn number 2, he has to fall back in line into turn number 3. Look at how he closes up on Shutters there. Out of turn number 4, BJ. We might have a battle for the race lead in a couple of laps.
Yeah, Silvers continues to find what he's finding. He's driving that car into the corners a lot harder than I would expect at this point in time in the race. Not even halfway to the end of the stage yet. He is driving that car into the corners really hard. Oh, and gave a shot in the shorts to his teammate of Radburn Shutters in front of him. That could have been disastrous. Good job of those drivers to hold on. Caution flag waves on the track, though, further back.
The 12 machine of Robbie Richards just loses it. Goes around and turns 3 or 4 there.
Unfortunate for Richards. He's been having that kind of luck here lately in the Bluegrass League. Saw it in trucks. Ooh, that was close. That Coda, Travis Twitty, very, very nearly missing him right there. That was really close.
All right. Your top 2 coming down pit road. Doug Neal stays out. So does Bryce Hunter and Justin Winters.
Neal, Hunter, Winters, Lancaster, Iverson, all of the drivers that did not pit. Everybody else coming down pit road. Really interested to see if they get tires and fuel here. Looks like several take tires here. Just a couple only took fuel. Actually, only one that only took fuel by the looks of it. That's going to be Michael Robinson. A lot of different strategies going on here. It looks like several drivers taking fuel, or several drivers taking tires, one taking fuel, and 5 of them not pitting at all. So not sure how long they can run on fuel. We'll find out from Doug Neal and Bryce Hunter, I would say, but interesting calls here.
Definitely. Lights go out. Doug Neal chooses the inside. Bryce Hunter will be on the outside. Row number 2 be Justin Winters and Adam Lancaster. Then you got Michael Robinson and Tony Iverson. And then you have Radburn Shutters and James Silvers. Pace car making that hard left-hand turn. We're back to racing. As we're on lap number 35 of 200. Into turn number 1 there. Look out. There's the 77 starting to pull away from Bryce Hunter. Hunter, though, not giving up easily as he's taking that middle line into turn number 3. And he is going to exit a little bit lower than Doug Neal. He might have been watching Silver see what he was doing. But there's James Silvers right there currently running in that 5th place, working outside out of turn number 2.
Ooh, yes, he is, and those cold tires almost bit him right there. It looked like he got a little loose off of turn number 2. almost coming down into Lancaster. He's going to make the pass around the outside for that position. He now sits in fourth. Lancaster under attack once again. Looks like Brad Neer is going to get that position from him. Silver's now taking a look at the outside of the 7 of winners into turns number 3 and 4. He is just motoring right along, taking those positions right back as if he never lost them. Now he's already one car, one lap at a time, it looks like, for Silvers, as he makes his way around the outside of Bryce Hunter now.
Doug Neal continues to lead. It's the battle for second. It's Bryce got loose on the exit there. Give it to James Silvers for that second spot. I want to talk about Radford Shutters. He's been caught in the mix of it. He's still in that 6th position. As we got, it looked like Jeremiah Hobbs and the 22 around. As we take a look at your instant replay. So the 22 up ahead is what actually started, and Hobbs had nowhere to go. He just gets loose there. Round he goes.
Fortunately for Hobbs, he turned back up the track, and Hobbs is already on the high side. Didn't look like a real hard hit there, so hopefully those drivers will be able to continue on with just minor damages to their cars. Both those drivers, Tyler Evans and Jeremiah Hobbs, went down pit. Ooh, I take that back. Tyler Evans did not go down pit road, but Jeremiah Hobbs did take it pit side. Currently been in there for 35 seconds getting repairs done to that machine. It's going to put him a couple laps down.
Well, yeah, drivers going down pit road. Doug Neal, Hunter, Witters, Lancaster, Robinson, Iverson, Richards, and Twitty all went down pit road right now out of the race. Is Jeremiah Hobbs and Scott Fritz.
Robbie Richards also has seemingly joined them. No. Might have just blinked for a moment there as his laps are now counting once again.
We got a long way to go, but a short time to get there.
I haven't heard that song in a long time. I need to play that whenever I'm playing Trucking Simulator next time.
Right. As Barney, he's going to clap some hands, tell him double them up. But we stay under caution. He's kind of excited. He's trying to get them all riled up.
So your flagman claps his hands. Our flagman takes 2 flags and starts waving them back and forth.
That's 2 to go.
No, see, the 2 to go is straight up and down and turn them to the side. He takes them and waves them back and forth behind his head. It's weird.
I'm just saying Barney's clapping because I can't see him doing anything else. So I mean, I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, well, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, he's still holding his Banana Republic flag up in the air. Like, hey guys, look.
All right, we're doubling up, and Silvers is going to restart on the outside line. Near will be on the inside. Then you got Shutters and Bauer, row number 2.
Lights came back on.
Hey,
yo.
Well, they're teasing us.
Yes, they are.
It's like a conspiracy theory. Or we need to create a conspiracy theory.
We can create one.
It's like I can tell you this, got message. Yes, YouTube is like a lap behind compared to Facebook. Facebook is zooming.
Yeah, they've been on the ball the last 2 nights, but YouTube's been slacking. I think their servers are on vacation.
All right, the lights are out. James Silver's in control, going to bring the field to the green flag. Barney's looking him over as the base car makes a hard left-hand turn. As we come to the Geico restart zone, he fires, we're racing. on lap number 46. You look in there, look at the 6 machine of Brad Neer. Gets around Nate Maurer. Bradburn Shutters in that 4th position. Led early. Took the pit stop. Got stuck on the last restart. Couldn't go nowhere. And then you look a little further back here. You see Mo Abbott and Doug Neal. Justin Witters currently running in 8th. Shocker Stritzen in 9th. Michael Robinson in 10th. Bryce Hunter mirrored back there now. In that 11th position, so is Lancaster, Iverson, Twitty, Evans, and Richards. But front right now is the James Silver show.
Yeah, all those drivers back there, they pitted 9 laps later than the drivers that are currently sitting up at the front. So they've got 9 laps newer tires. We're seeing a really big difference right now where Silver's, Near, Maurer, Shutters, all those drivers just single filing it out, doing what they have to do. Everybody else gotta work their way through. Now, the biggest question is, will 9 laps make that big of a difference coming to the end of the stage for those drivers to be able to make up that ground, get those stage points, and possibly get a stage win? I don't think it's gonna be. I think they're gonna wear them out, and I think they're gonna burn them off and kind of have a plateau with the other drivers way too quickly for that to be a factor.
But look at James Silver's all the way back up to 6th now after making that pit stop. As we have 29 laps to go. It's a stage break. As right now, Maurer under attack by Shutters. Maurer on the outside, Shutters on the inside. That's the battle for 3rd and 4th there. Out of turn number 4, coming down the front straightaway, we complete lap number 51.
Shutters saying, I led the start of this race. I took pole. I want my spots back, and I'm coming. Trying to work his way around Maurer. Still side by side into turn 3, but Shutters gets positions through 3 and 4. He now has the 3rd position locked away, and looking at the back bumper, the 6 machine of Brad Neer. Neer doing a good job tonight. He's up 12 positions since the start of this race. Things really working his way right now as he sits in 2nd, right behind James Silvers.
In fact, the gap is starting to close now with Neer and Silver, so the tires must be starting to wear off a little bit as they come out turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Saw the 3rd just get a little loosey there. There's Nate Maurer in this sim box, 971. There's the 7 of Justin Winters. And Brandon Robertson in the 2 machine. Mo Abbott directly behind him. Now you gotta wonder, did anybody pay attention to the 33 when he was running those different lines and how much he was gaining? And you look right there, when the 33X is high, that allows that 6 machine to close up on him as they go to turn number 1. Look at the entrance of the 6 and the exit of the 6 versus the 33, BJ.
Yeah, Silver's running a much higher line now than what we saw him running earlier when he was catching Radburn Shutters. Can't help but wonder, as caution flag waves on the track here on lap number 57, I was going to say, can't help but wonder if he is trying to hold back Neer. Take a look now at our instant replay and see what happens.
Bryce Hunter just losing it.
Bryce.
There you see Sean Kostritza and Tony Iverson there parked on the pit lane, pit road, right there momentarily.
You know we're going to have to give him a hard time about that, right?
Nah, that's old news. We need something new and fresh. He's been used and abused and
He really has been.
in the whole 10 yards. So I mean,
You saying I gotta be nice now?
yeah.
Okay. It's alright, Bryce, you didn't tear nothing up. Let's get her going.
The other cars tore up something because they had to avoid you.
yeah. Still out front is James Silver's top 5. Is going to be Brad Neer in 2nd, Radburn Shutters in 3rd, Justin Winters 4th, and Nate Maurer rounding out the top 5. Doesn't look like we really got any takers for pit stops here except for Adam Lancaster. He went down pit road. Curious to what his game plan is here. If he's got damages on that number 1 machine to get it, trying to get it repaired. Leaders are coming around, and Adam Lancaster is not left. Oh, he did leave his pit box just in time. Robbie Richards, Jeremiah Hobbs, they come down pit road. Sorry, Jeremiah Hobbs, yes, did. And Adam Lancaster did end up getting mired a lap down now. I thought he made it out on time, but apparently not. Servers choosing the outside once again. The lights should be going out here. Yes, they do. Silver's still liking that high entry for that number 33 machine here at North Wilkesboro. Seems to be working for him rather well. I think if I was him, I'd have went to the inside to bring my teammate along with me.
Oh, yeah. All right, the pace car makes a hard left-hand turn, fields in the hands of Silvers as he lays the pedal down. We're back to racing on lap number 62. Silvers with a good start there. There is Deere in his hip pocket. Down the back straightaway. Justin Winters has made his way up to third. Run the outside line, battling with Radburn Shutters. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Giving Justin Winters at the line for that third spot. Here's run the higher line, then Shutters running down low. As we're on lap number 63, coming down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Shutters is going to throw it down deep now, try to sell it pretty cheap. As they come out turn number 4, Deere gets a little loose there. And that's going to hurt Winters a little bit. As now Winters has to find his way around Deere as Deere is loose as a goose out of turn number 2.
Yeah, Near's got his hands full right now. Looked like he got a little bit of a bump from Winters in the 7 machine there off turn 4 and then down into turns 1 and 2. Was doing all right, but Shutters coming by got him a little bit loose, allowing Shutters to get that second position back. Now Shutters with his sights set on Silvers. He's right there at his left rear quarter panel. Winters moved his way in to third. Remember, he's got 9 laps fresher tires than Silvers and Winters, but Silvers and Winters have been strong all race long. Now they are back to the 1 and 2 spot. Shutters took a look to the inside. Silvers closed the door there through 3 and 4. Good run off the corner for Silvers. He will maintain the lead. Shutters digging deep, very, very deep. As you mentioned, Steve, right there, left sides are actually running a little bit in the grass through 1 and 2. He's trying to get that track as short as he possibly can right now by the looks of it.
He definitely is. The single file up front looking a little further back in the pack. You see a little too wide axle. There's Sean Stritza and Tony Iverson. They're battling for 10th and 11th on the board. And then you see 20 there to 29 on screen. But meanwhile, up front, your top 3 breaking away from Brad Deere. As now look at Winters to the inside. Justin Winters looks to the inside of Shutters. Shutters with the momentum on the outside. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Winters will close the gap on the bottom. On to exit turn number 4. Let's see, does he have it at the line? He does. 10 laps to go until the stage break. Justin Winters made his way into that second spot, but he hits that grass. He's going to lose a little bit of momentum. Now into turn number 3. Now he's starting to pull away there. Now he clears Shutters for that second spot.
Shutters a little loose off the 4 that time. Looked like he was hoping that Winters would come up the track and get his nose underneath of Winters. but it did not happen. Winters is able to get that inside line. Definitely looks like the place to be right now on the older tires. As you see there, it looks like Shutters is taking a look at the inside of them. Once again, not happening though. Winters has his sights set on Silvers now, trying to get his way through. Brad near in fourth. He is starting to close the gap as well in that number 6 machine as he is caught up to Radburn Shutters now.
Into turn number 1. Look at the 7. He threw it in there. He's gaining it on James Silvers down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Silvers is going to shut the door, try to stick it down low as they exit turn number 4 down the front straightaway. We knock off lap number 73. Winters is not over yet because Silvers, he's leaving the door open on the exits, BJ.
Yes, he is running a lot higher on exits than what he was earlier here in 3 and 4. He's got it all the way down, stuck to the inside. Good move for Silvers to block the pass from Justin Winters. Still entering high though for Silvers, but he's exiting high as well. And there's Silvers on his inside. He's got the run down the back straightaway in his favor, but it's got to be making it difficult for him to stay in front of Winters. Winters, I'm waiting for that bump and run. Ooh, a little loose off of 4. That is not what Winters is looking for.
Winters still keeps the car on the bottom as they exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway. They're pulling away from Radburn Shutters. Shutters in that 44 machine. Alpha turn number 4. We knock off lap number 76, 77. On lap number 77 there. Silvers continues to lead here with the Bluegrass XFINITY series. Now you see the 7. He closes it up on the hip pocket of James Silvers. Sitting inside down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Silvers run that middle line as Winters. He's still trying to dig in deep there. Now Winters goes to the outside in turn number 3. That's going to allow Shutters to close up as they exit turn number 4. For lap number 79, DJ.
2 laps to go to the end of the stage. Winters is doing everything he can to get by Silvers. Oh, and it gives a little bump there. That's what I was talking about earlier with the bump and run. Winters now takes the race lead. Radburn Shutters loose off turn number 4. Silvers sits in second now. He's in danger of not getting this stage win. Turn number 3. Justin Winters has got the position. All he's got to do is not make a mistake, and he does not. Winters will take the stage win, followed by Silvers. Radburn Shutters in 3rd. Brad Neer 4th. Michael Robinson 5th. Doug Neal 6th. Brandon Robertson 7th. Mo Abbott 8th, Robbie Richards 9th, and Nate Maurer will round out the top 10 here for the stage win. Justin Winters finally finding some momentum here in the Bluegrass XFINITY series at North Wilkesboro. Gets the stage win, gets that playoff point and the 10 bonus points. Good run for Winters.
Yes, definitely a good run as they're fixing to make their pit stops coming down pit road. Winters pulls in his pit box there. There's Silvers. He's pulling in, and there is Shutters. And Lancaster staying out to get one of his laps back. First off of pit road, give it to Justin Winters. BJ, see if you catch up with first stage winner.
Let's see. Alright, have caught up here with Justin Winters. That's short here, so I'm going to keep this quick You came home with the win. You had a little bit different pit strategy than the leaders had. Worked out for you in the end. Won the stage. Nice run.
Appreciate it, guys.
What's the mindset, the game plan, and strategy going into the remainder of this race?
Keep the car clean. Try to stay up front. And mostly keep the car clean. If you keep the car clean, we'll have a chance to win at the end, I think.
All right, we'll look forward to seeing you do that. Congratulations again on the stage win. Look forward to hopefully talking to you again later.
Yes, sir. You guys have fun up there.
All right, good luck to you. All right, Justin Winters chooses the outside for the restart here. It's gonna put Silvers and his teammate Shutters nose to tail for the restart. This could be crucial. This could be very beneficial for them if Silvers can get a good start here.
Well, you know what, we did see a restart last night. The inside, you know, that was Keith Hackney on the restart. Spin his tires at the start, goes into turn number 1 and just loses it. So that's something you don't want to do, is spin your tires on the restart.
Yeah, having the strongest car all race and then it come back to bite him on the restart. Hopefully for Silvers, we don't see that again. Radburn Shutters' teammate right behind him. Nate Maurer behind him. The outside row is made up of Winters, Near, and Robinson. Green flag is out. Good start for Winters, but he has got Silvers right on the inside. Silvers makes a move for the race lead down into turn number 1.
Well, one thing that Winters needs to do, don't lose everything up right now. Run it. Run it easy. You'll be back up there. But don't wear out your stuff right now. Let Silvers use up his equipment early on. Right now, you look at the top 2 starting to pull away. Shutters and Near on the outside of Shutters. Battle for 3rd. Into turn number 3. Near on the outside. Shutters on the inside. Then you have Doug Bill there.
Radnier just about loses it off of turn 4 right there. That last time by. Able to hold on to it though and continue on. Stays in 4th. Got Nate Maurer right on his tail though.
As now Winters, he's starting to battle back for the race lead. Goes into turn number 1. He's pretty good at keeping it down low on the exit of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Silvers knows he's there. As they exit turn number 4, these drivers are now side by side. Lap 90 goes to James Silvers, as Winters is still digging it on the inside. You got Shutters in 3rd, Near in 4th. Neal and Robinson, Abbott, Robertson, Iverson, Maurer, your top 10 here at North Wilkesboro.
These drivers doing a fantastic job.
Richards.
Again for the number 12 machine. Not the night that he is wanting.
He just loses it off the turn number 4 there. Lady Luck not on his side, that's for sure.
No, it most definitely is not. Not the way he's wanting his night to go. You know, he still leads the points in the trucks. XFINITY just not quite going his way. Right now in the XFINITY, he is... Ooh, that's the wrong one. Right now in the XFINITY, he is currently sitting in 5th position. I think he's had to been hoping for a good night going into tonight to try to better that position. He's got Adam Lancaster mired back in 12th. That is that is the current points leader. That's really going to help drivers like him and Michael Robinson and Brandon Robertson. It's really going to help those guys out with him being mired back towards the back like that. But with Robbie Richards continuing to struggle here at North Wilkesboro like he is, it's going the wrong direction for him right now.
watching Ultimate Dirt TV live on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure to give a like and follow you on YouTube. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. You're watching on the Bluegrass side. Hit subscribe on YouTube. Hit the like and follow button on their Facebook page. And we're also simulcasting live on dirtfan.com. Ultimate Dirt TV with over 18.5 followers. 18.5 what, BJ?
1,000.
There you go.
I was gonna say 18.5 followers. Steve, come on.
I was in a pop quiz, see if you do.
Of course I know. You think I don't keep up with that? I know our numbers.
I just wonder if we can get Bryce Hunter to do Boogity Boogity Boogie. Let's go racing, boys. Impression of our night.
I think we could.
Yeah, I think so. Right now, down pit road, we got Tyler Evans, Robbie Richards, Jeremiah Hobbs, and Scott Fritz as Evans makes his way back on the track. So 3 drivers out of the race right now. Well, now make it 2 because Jeremiah Hobbs gets back on track. We're going to double him up and let him loose out of turn number 4. Your front row will be Silver, so he takes the outside line. Winners to the inside. Row number 2 will be Raptor Shutters and Brad Deere. Row number 3 will be Michael Robinson and Doug Dill. Row number 4 will be Robertson and Abbott. Then you got Maurer and Iverson, Lancaster and Hunter, Restritza and Twitty, and Evans and Richards. Pace car make the hard left-hand turn. We're fixing to go back racing here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Green flag is out. The 7 got caught sleeping there. Look at Brad Deere on the outside, up to 2nd. Off at turn number 2, Winners and Deere side by side. Deere with the momentum as they go into turn number 3. Winners got to keep his calm there. Try to stay calm, cool, and collective. He'll be up front momentarily.
Yeah, good run going for Brad Deere, though, as he continues to battle around the outside. He's currently up 12 spots in the biggest mover of the race. And hey, Steve, new development. We have all 18 drivers back on track.
Wow. Scott Fritz must have washed his fire suit, got it dried. Took him 100 laps to get it dried, but he finally did it.
Yeah. I just happened to look down and seen his lap time, his lap thing ticking. I was like, all right, okay. But anyway, James Silver's still up front. Justin Winters has made his way into 2nd. Brad Deere still trying to fight back on that outside. But Justin Winters is bringing Michael Robinson in the 88 right along with him here on the inside.
Caution on the speedway. It shows Robbie Richards off the track. He gets loose there. He just needs to park it. That 12 machine, he's almost done.
Yeah.
He need to go take a nap.
Yeah. I feel for you, Robbie. I've been there more times than I can count. I run a race in a series that runs. Oh no, I forgot to run it last night. But I race in a series that runs on very late Mondays and Thursday nights, and yeah, I can tell you how many times I'm like, yeah, I've got a great race going. Have a decent run, and then the next 3 weeks in a row, I step on it a little bit. But
Travis
top
Twitty
files
down pit road, BJ.
Travis Twitty in the 29.
There he goes.
Got one.
Robbie Richards making his way down back up off the pit road. Got Fritz back in pit road with Tyler Evans.
Must be engine trouble. Let's see, does he drive a Ford? Sounds like something that would happen to a Ford. Let's see here. He does in fact drive a Lord. Whoops. I was only kidding.
Winters throwing a fake pit there.
I'm almost afraid to ask him, but I'm definitely going to talk to Scott Fritz after this race and ask him if he's having Ford problems.
Silvers continues to lead here with Winters, Deer, Shutters, and Robinson. Silvers chooses outside for the restart. Pace car making a hard left-hand turn. He throws the meat on the ground. We're racing.
Throw the meat on the ground. I'm hungry. Jeez.
What a good start there for Silvers. And look at Robinson battling for Winters for second as they go into turn number 3, coming out turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Give it to Winters at the line, that second spot. Now he has his eyes set on Silvers. They better watch out because Robinson's not giving up on the outside line there.
No, he is not. A really, really good run going for both of these two drivers right now. Winters up 6, Michael Robinson up 9 positions, and Brad Neer got a strong run going for him as well, up 10 positions. These two drivers, here comes James Silvers back to the inside. James Winter, Justin Winters back on the inside of James Silvers, battling for the lead. He has the position at the line, down into turn number 1. Man, I am getting tongue-tied today all over the place.
Off of turn number 2, Silvers pulls away a tad bit, going into turns. That's where Winters is strong. Off of turn number 4 there, pulls alongside him, but Silvers manages with the momentum on the outside. Then you have Robinson and Deer in that 4th spot, up 10 spots. Looking a little further back, there you see Lancaster and Brandon Robertson. There's Bryce Hunter making his way back up to 10th. There's Tony Iverson battling with Nate Maurer into 971. That's a battle for 11th and 12th on the board. A lot of good racing further back in the pack, too. As right now, Winters is under attack by the 88 of Robinson. Robinson on outside, out of turn number 4, but Winters with the momentum on the inside.
Robinson, he's just quietly made his way through the field, sitting here battling for the 2nd position. I think he's found something on the outside. If he can stay consistent up there and stay smooth, I think he has a real shot at getting the 2nd position away. Side by side, he's at the door of Justin Winters. Brad Neer loose off of turn 4 once again, gets it gathered up. He's going to fall back into 5th.
Off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Neil, that 77 machine, and Tyler Evans looks to go, I believe he went around with Tony Iverson. We're still green. We got parking lot. Off of turn number 2, down, the caution comes out. Take a look at your instant replay. 22 gets loose, hits Iverson. Iverson starts to go around. Overcorrects it. 20 gets into him. And they're stopped there for a good minute.
It's parking lot party.
Robinson and Bauer down pit road. So it's Richards.
Second caution credited to the 22 of Tyler Evans tonight. He'll restarting at the rear of the field once again. James Silvers continues to lead the way. Justin Winters in second. Michael Robinson third. Doug Neal in fourth. And they are all coming down pit road.
See who comes off the pit road first.
Ooh. Travis Twitty, Tony Iverson, Tyler Evans, Brandon Robertson, Nate Maurer, Robbie Richards. Those drivers. Okay, so Robertson, Maurer, Richards all pitted the lap prior.
Well,
there they come now. Okay. Just gonna say, man, that's a heck of a strategy them guys are pulling to stay out right now.
Why not? He was shot in the shorts.
Yeah. Tony Iverson still does not pit though. As of right now, he will restart in the lead unless he decides to come down pit road on this next lap. It's very, very surprising, and I tell you what, Steve, I really like that Tony Iverson has bright red grill tape on that thing, and we can see exactly how much grill tape he's running.
Well, it's
I like it.
true. All right, the lights shut off on the pace car. Iverson restarted inside.
Jeremiah Hobbs, Tony Iverson, neither one of those two drivers have pitted that caution. Big gamble for those drivers. Everybody behind them is on 10 to 30 lap fresher tires. Green flag is back out for Tony Iverson. Good jump for Iverson. Quickly down into turn number 1 out ahead of the field, bringing Brandon Robinson right along behind him.
Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Robertson in that second spot now. Look at Silvers. Look at getting loose. Oh no, James Silvers bringing out your caution.
Deja vu.
Take a look at your instant replay. See him. He's digging deep. He's trying to sell it cheap, but out of 4. The rear end just gets away from him, and around he goes. Right there in front of Barney.
Steve, I don't know about you, but I'm having some major deja vu on that one.
Iverson been strong all night long.
Silvers,
I'm sorry. Yeah, Silvers. So,
Speaking of Iverson, though, he still has not brought it down pit road. I was expecting to see him come down right there, but he doesn't. Neither does Jeremiah Hobbs. Have they been saving that much all race?
you never know. There's your good strategy, BJ.
40 laps, 42 laps, 40 laps. Robertson made it 51 laps. So did Nate Maurer, Brad Neer, and Radburn Shutters. So if that's the case, he's got a good solid 10 more laps before he has to pit. I don't know. I don't know if I would have. Okay. All right. Make it work for you, Tony. Sorry, I can still hear the race chatter, and I'm not even sure who that was that commented that. Steve has gotten in free cam once again. Control Z.
Well, I don't know what you made me get there.
And that was in fact Tony Iverson that said it. Control Z gets out of the free cam, Steve. There you go. There you go. I'm proud of you, Steve. Yeah, I caught that. I appreciate that, Jason. But yeah, Tony Iverson out there on track still hasn't pitted since lap number 82. Came across the mic, said, "I could just hear the commentary now. You gotta wonder." Well, we did say that. Steve, quit clicking buttons. It is free cam night for Steve McMillian. I like the IT helmet. I gotta find that helmet. I really like that. Tony, when you're watching this, I want you to message me on Discord. Tell me if that helmet's in trading paints, or if I can get that file from you. I like it. The damage on the 17 behind him. Oh, that's right. Here you go, Steve. I'll let you have it.
Base car's in. We're fixing to let him loose on a turn number 4. He drops the hammer. We're racing here north Wilkesboro. Look at the 2 of Robertson on the outside of Iverson. Alpha turn number 2 down the back straightaway. They're side by side into turn number 3. Give it to Robertson. But here comes Iverson battling back on the inside as Robertson gets a little loose there, but Robertson leads that lap, and we got another caution on the racetrack. Have no clue what that's for. Oh, the 88.
Ooh.
Michael Robinson.
Ooh, good run he was having earlier. Now that machine's got some damages front and rear on it. Well, you're looking for the replay. I am staring down the 72, waiting to find out if he comes down pit road. Ooh, Adam Lancaster. Find out what happened to
88. So let's do this.
Sounds like the 88 made contact to the left rear of the one machine. He will receive credit for the caution. You know, the way that looked for Lancaster there, the way he went around and got tagged again to send him on back around and pulling it straight, just reminded me of them people in gymnastics where they put their arm behind their back to teach them to do a backflip or a back handspring or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
That's what that reminded me of. just here you go. Let's help you get spun around here. Teach you how to do it. There you go. Pressing buttons again. I'll tell you what. That's kind of a genius idea there for Steve. You just gave me a great idea. Oh. Ho. I'm gonna click buttons in the background for a second here. You gave me an idea, and I want to know if it works. Darn it! Oh, it does.
Look at his helmet. Matches his suit there.
The biggest and greatest. Oh, now I gotta get out of it.
Look at Tony Iverson's fire suit there.
Okay. Alright, we're good. I like it. He's got the skeleton suit on with the IT clown helmet, and it really works together.
It does.
Bryce Hunter has been listening to the broadcast. He just asked who the Pennywise helmet was.
Pennywise.
Bryce, you can tell him we're enjoying it.
Pace car pulls in. We're back to racing out of turn number 4. He throws the helmet on the ground. Green flag racing. Lap number 134 out of 200. Look at Maurer there to the inside of the 77 of Doug Deal. Doug Deal now to the outside of Tony Iverson. Caution back out on the racetrack.
Trouble for our pole starter, Radburn Shutters and Jeremiah Hobbs. Both those drivers involved in that one by the looks of it. Oh, wrong one, Steve. Oof. Things not going well for... What's that? Cornerstone Motorsports struggling out here tonight. Not going well for them. Tony Iverson's still not pitting. Where is Tony Iverson? I seen him in Discord earlier. Let's see if I can get a word with him while Steve plays with the cameras. Oh, he's got his mic muted. Probably better not bother him. He might go wrecking himself under caution trying to get his mic unmuted. Steve, I do believe you have officially figured out how to have the best cameras on iRacing. and here I'm the one that builds cameras.
I'm learning how to play. How about that?
That is not my camera pack. Okay.
Yeah, I only have default camera packs, so I can only play. You know what I mean?
Not for the car. That's not default for the cars. Unless they've changed them. That camera pack that you have on the XFINITY cars.
No, the cars, no, it's not that, but the track cams, you know, they're stock.
Yeah, I don't have any built for this track to give you.
Unfortunately, you know, a budget gets cut. You gotta learn cut corners.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay though.
That's right.
Brandon Robertson chooses the outside once again, double filed back up. Pace car made the left-hand turn. Brandon Robertson on the loud pedal. He's sitting in a good spot right now for the race win. 60 laps to go. And we now know, thanks to Tony Iverson, they can go 60 laps before they need fuel. However, it's been since lap 15 since they pitted. Caution flag waves on the track once again. Not sure what brought that one back out.
Radburn Shutters into one, they contact, and around goes Shutters. There we go. The replay was like frozen there for a moment.
Yeah, broke it.
Playing with cameras, so broke the replay.
The 1 of Lancaster and the 44 of Radburn Shutters making contact. Believe Shutters will receive credit for it. Looked like he got loose, come up and smacked Lancaster. His night went from good to bad, from the penthouse to the outhouse. For Radburn Shutters, he's currently sitting pit side.
His teammate.
Well, no, his oh yeah, well, actually no, they're all back out now. But he was pit side with his teammate of Tyler Evans. James Silvers has made his way back up into 9th after his mishap earlier. Top 5 right now. Brandon Robertson leading the way. Tony Iverson second. Nate Maurer third. Doug Neal fourth. And Justin Winters rounds out the top 5. Biggest mover of the race right now continues to be Tony Iverson, who continues to stay on track. Steve, what is our pit stint right now for him?
Let's see.
When's the last time he pitted?
61 laps he's been on this.
What is he thinking?
Gonna win. That's what he's thinking.
Okay. Do it. That's all I can say. Do it.
I mean, all 61 laps since the last pit stop, running second. I mean, hey.
Oh, I just realized that I don't have that box now.
What box?
Your pit stint box.
Oh,
It's not on mine.
it's
I got my SDK back and it's not there.
It's right there. Lap times, dashboard, sectors. In the yellow box.
In the yellow box. Oh, I see it now. Hey, they moved it. Yep. Green flag back out on the track. Brandon Robertson to another good start. Tony Iverson still running right there in second. He's got Doug Neal on his outside. Those two running side by side for the second position. Neal on the outside. He's got the position coming off of turn number 4. Move Iverson into third. He's now under attack from Radnir on his outside. Justin Winters, he's riding comfortably in that 5th position, just waiting for the right moment to pounce. Iverson still looking very strong on those 61 lap older tires. Oh no! Contact between Brad Neer and Tony Iverson. Ooh. Brad Neer claims fault for that one. You see there exactly what he said. He got loose coming down into Tony Iverson. Almost looked like Tony Iverson saw it coming, or wonder if he's got somebody in his ear saying the 6 is getting loose. He started coming down the track to get away from him. Just got collected.
But look at Winters. He got lucky. Escaped that one.
That he
And
definitely
here comes Silvers.
did.
Boom.
Ooh. Unfortunate for those two drivers. Brad Neer seems as though he had been fighting a loose car for quite a while. We see Scott Fritz going around. He still sits 87 laps down, goes around, gets a lap back right there. From 92 laps down to 87 laps down, that's how many cautions we have had since he's come back on track.
13th, or actually your 12th caution of the night.
12th? Oh yeah, because stage break counts in that one there. So 12 cautions on the night so far. Our top 5 now looks like this. Brandon Robertson leading the way with Doug Neal second. Justin Winters third. Mo Abbott has moved his way into 4th. He's up 11 positions. And Radburn Shutters has made his way back into 5th after all of that calamity that he was involved in. He's still got a strong enough car apparently to make his way back up there into a top 5. Let's see if he'll have anything for these drivers up ahead of him. Brandon Robertson has not pitted since lap 115. Doug Neal has not pitted since 116. All the way down through Mo Abbott. None of those drivers have pitted since lap 116. Radburn Shutters pitted last on lap 141. So, but different strategy going. Radburn Shutters on much fresher tires than these drivers in front. But these drivers in front, based on what we saw out of Tony Iverson, still have a little ways to go if they want to continue to push it.
Well, since we're on our 12th caution, let's go ahead and thank those sponsors. Roasted Jim's Coffee, Kinder, Performance, Butt Kicker, Nitro Racing, Huffman Designs, all sponsors of the Bluegrass High Racing Series.
And a huge thanks to them for doing so, helping to put on this fantastic show that we get to call for you, the viewers, while Steve continues to learn stuff with cameras. This is awesome. It really is.
Look at the start that Brandon Robertson gets as they go into turn number 1. You see Doug Neal there on the bottom. Mo Abbott to his outside. Neal clears him. Now look at Tony Iverson. He's battling back on the inside for third.
Still fighting side by side for that third position. Mo Abbott with a really strong run on the outside. Caution flag waves once again. These drivers closing laps of this race. We're under 50 to go. They're getting antsy.
Tony Iverson involved. It looks like Bryce Hunter.
Ooh, looks like somebody's getting loose up there ahead of him. Is that Shutters? Nope. Okay, that is Tony Iverson just snapping loose there in turn number 1.
Bryce Hunter had nowhere to go.
Unfortunate for him, just collected in that one.
Well, you do see Shutters get a little loose there in the turns. You see him ahead of him. You gotta
Yeah, just
wonder.
a little bit. Did he see that and start to check up a little bit as well and start going around and look at saw right behind him there Scott Fritz going back to his dirt roots for a split second there and sliding the 01 machine around in avoidance of that caution.
I'm going to be dangerous when we broadcast dirt race.
No kidding. I feel like we're going to be watching an entire race on board while Steve just moves cameras around. Like, check this out, guys. I can look over here at him. I can look over here at him. Oh, look. Oh, we're 3 wide. I can look at both of them.
13th caution of the night here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. You're watching live on Ultimate Dirt TV. Simulcasted on the Bluegrass Facebook page and YouTube and DirtFan.com. Again, there's 13th caution of the night as Brandon Robertson is your race leader. Winters, Justin Winters, he claimed the stage win earlier on lap number 80. Lights will go on the pace car. We're going to let him loose again out of turn number 4.
Double filing it back up. 40 laps to go when we go back green for Brandon Robertson leading the way. Just wondering when these guys are going to pit or if they can make it all the way to the end of this race.
Pace car making a hard left-hand turn. Brandon Robertson, he drops the hammer. We're racing. Good start for Robertson. As now, look at Mo Abbott battling with Doug Neal. Give it to Mo Abbott for second. Out turn number 2. Doug Neal drops him back to third. You better watch out because here it comes. Shutters on the outside with head of steam. And Winters to the inside. We're 3 wide for third down the French straightaway.
It could have gotten very hairy very quickly. Shutters with the freshest tires of the top 5 right now, and it is showing the difference as he is working his way around the outside. Good run going for him to work his way back up through the field. Side by side, Neal still has the position at the line that time by. Shutters sticking right down, right on the door of Neal, trying to get that position. With Neal with the momentum off of turn number 2. Take that position. Brad Neer coming along with them underneath of Shutters. Now Shutters in danger of losing that 4th position now. Near all the way back to the inside again off of turn number 4. Oh, and around goes Winters off of turn number 2.
Look at the replay. Near pushes up. Winters gets into him a tad bit. Or Near. That was a little too close for comfort. Kind of hard to tell who got into who there.
Yeah, that is for sure, but what we do know, the 6 car, sounds like 6 car of Brad Neer will receive it. Fault for that. He got loose off turn number 4. That sent him clear to the inside of the track, which set him up poorly for entry 1. He just pushed up the track a bit there. Looks like he just caught just enough of the left rear of Winters to send Winters around. Winters will take it pit side along with Lancaster, Neer, and Silvers to try to get some work done to their machines, get some tires and fuel, whatever they're going to do to their rides and get going. And around picking up yet another lap. That is Scott Fritz. He's got to hope for 85 more cautions, but I got to get to bed.
Yeah. This last half of the race kind of dragging out a little bit here.
These drivers giving it everything they've got here to the end. It's still anyone's game at this point as hard as these drivers are pushing. Mo Abbott up 13 spots. He's our biggest mover right now in this race. Good move for him to get up into the 2nd position. Things really falling his way tonight. It's been quite a while since we've seen him up in the front, Steve.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Good run for that. Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, somebody get married, Steve? Sound like you're about to start the Here Comes the Bride there.
I don't know. Caution light's still on. As we're on lap number 168 out of 200. Robertson, Abbott, Neal, Shutters, and Evans, your top 5. Then Robinson, Maurer, Iverson, Twitty, and Winters, your top 10.
I'm curious about Delta.
All right, we're going to double them up. I really hope to get a big field tomorrow night for the Cup Series. Really hope so.
That'd
That'd be
cool.
nice. We're back to
I
green
agree.
flag racing. Robinson with a good start, heading into turn number 1. Abbott still in second there. There's a battle going on with the shutters. They will fall line in that 4th spot. You got Doug Neal in 3rd as they single file. 30 laps to go, coming to 29 to go at the start finish line. A little further back, you see Travis 20 there. The 88 of Michael Robinson on the outside.
'88 of Michael Robinson coming down pit road. It sounds like calling out a pit stop.
Oh, winners.
Ooh, Winner's in trouble right there. Able to keep it going. There goes the 88 down pit road.
He looks broken.
Very, very tight. Yes, he does. Brandon Robertson continues to lead away, though, starting to now pull away from the 48 of Moab. Doug Neal right there in 3rd. Radburn Shutters. He's got to be wanting that podium position back. He's got damages on that number 44 machine, though. Don't know if it's hurting that 44 machine or if it's just older tires. Actually, he's got the freshest tires of the top 5 right now, along with Tyler Evans right there with him, his teammate coming behind him. There goes the 77 of Doug Neal to the inside of Moab. That's for 2nd. Little bit of a bobble out of Doug Neal, but no harm, no foul. Continuing on. Give it to Neal out of turn number 4.
Into turn number 1, the 48 yanking everything he got, trying to stay out in that 2nd spot. But here comes the 77 Neal to the inside. Into turn number 3, give it to Neal for the 2nd spot as Abbott falls back to 3rd. There's Radburn Shutters, and there's Tyler Evans in the 22. Nate Mauer in that 6th position, right behind Tyler Evans as they go into turn number 1. Look at Winters, he throws it in deep. Rubs it a little bit, gives the little right side romance to Tony Iverson there.
That looked like a move we see on dirt quite a bit. You know, on asphalt you see the bump and run. It's usually front bumper to rear bumper to knock the driver off his line and make a move. But here on asphalt, it's a little more, on dirt, it's a little bit different. It's usually side to side to knock a driver off their line and get a run for the position. But that looked a lot like a dirt move from Justin Winters, giving the right side bump to the 72 to move him off his line. It appears as though it's worked. Justin Winters moves his way back into 7th, now 6th, as he's on the inside of Nate Mauer.
Out of turn number 4, give it to Justin Winters in the 6th spot. Now we're trying to battle back on the outside. Meanwhile, Doug Neal in that 2nd spot. He wants to win tonight. He's going to have to come up with a game plan because right now, Brandon Robertson's way out in front here in North Wilkesboro with 21 laps to go. Mo Abbott still in 3rd. Shutters in 4th. Tyler Evans is 5th, and Justin Winters 6th, and Nate Mauer in 7th. Adam Lancaster, Tony Iverson, and Travis Twitty in 10th.
Much of the field starting to single file out. Now Brandon Robertson doesn't look like anybody's got anything for him right now. Just 20 laps to go for him. Continuing to lead the way. He's got a 0.6 of a second lead over Doug Neal. You look on board quite like the, we'll call that the Duluth fire suit. First thing that comes to mind is Duluth clothing.
And he got his boots on, or that might be his legs. I don't know.
It does look like boots. So we'll hit your little fancy doohickey there and look down and see. There you go.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Nope. That's his boots. He looks like a lumberjack in that thing. Having all kinds of fun tonight.
Brandon Robertson continues to lead with 17 laps to go. Pulled away from Doug Neal, that 2nd spot. Mo Abbott still in that 3rd position. There is Radburn Shutters. Tyler Evans, Nate Mauer. See the 6 machine of Brad Deere. He's a lap car between Maurer and Evans.
Everybody getting spread out now throughout the entire field. Not really anything going on with anybody battling or anything like that. Top 5 continues to be Robertson, Neal, Mo Abbott. Radburn Shutters back on his rebound. His little recovery right now from being involved in not 1, not 2, but 3 cautions if I remember correctly. And then Tyler Evans in that 5th position. These drivers all just getting spread out right now, all just mind their P's and Q's. 14 laps to go. Race control was getting on them pretty heavy. Looks like we got a battle going on. That is for 6th and 7th, I believe, between Tyler Evans in the 22 and Nate Maurer in the 971. Evans looking to make a move to the inside of Maurer. Here comes Lancaster to the outside of Evans. Now he's got a good run going for him through turns 3 and 4. Ooh, I thought Evans was going to try to close the door on him, but thinks better if it stays on the inside. Trying to maintain that position. Had a good run to get to the inside of the 971, but now falling back. Lancaster gets position. That is for 6th.
Oh, the Doug Neal got loose coming off. That's turn number 2. Down and back straightaway. That's going to allow Mo Abbott to take over the 2nd spot momentarily. 77 battling back on the inside, off the floor, down the front straightaway. 10 laps to go. Your butt kicker. 10 to go here at North Wilkesboro.
Just 10 laps remaining. Mo Abbott got his way back into that 2nd position. So he's up 13 spots tonight. Fantastic run going for Mo Abbott. Sitting well to get, if I remember correctly, his 2nd podium of the season. Hasn't had one since, I believe, Daytona here in the Xfinity Series. Things are really going his way tonight. Radburn Shutters now under attack from Brad Neer. Oh, never mind. Brad Neer is in 12th.
Yeah, 12th.
Going around there. All right, okay.
As you look, Robertson continues to pull away from Mo Abbott in that 2nd spot there. As laps continue to wind down, 7 laps to go for Brandon Robertson. Looking at the pit strategies. Look there, Robertson, 78 laps on this set of tires and fuel.
These drivers have stayed out for quite a long time. All those cautions really helping them out to conserve fuel and conserve their tires. A long run for these guys on their tires and fuel, but they really weren't wearing them out. They weren't really using them. They were getting about 2 to 3 laps at a time, and then the caution would come out. These drivers able to save a massive amount throughout this race.
Coming out turn number 4, 4 laps to go for Brandon Robertson in that 2 machine. But Mo Abbott's closing in on him in a hurry, BJ. You gotta wonder what's going on with that 2 machine for Mo Abbott to close in that quick.
Possibility, maybe he's burnt up his tires. It's always something to think about. Maybe he's burnt up his tires. Maybe he's getting close on fuel. Maybe Mo Abbott was able to conserve one or the other or both a little better earlier in the race. He is closing up very quickly. That last time by, nearly a full 10th difference between these 2 drivers. And when these drivers are turning laps at sub 20-second laps, half a tenth, the 10th, that's a pretty quick gain on these drivers. But at 0.6 of a second gap between these 2 drivers, it's not going to be enough. He's really going to have to step it up and really get moving quicker to try to catch Brandon Robertson here.
Final
that
lap.
last full 10th that time.
In that final lap on the back straightaway, Robertson goes into turn number 3 for the final time. He will exit turn number 4, picking up the win. Give it to Brendan Robertson. Mo Abbott in second. Doug Dill, Redbird Shutters, Adam Lancaster, Nate Bauer, Tony Iverson, Tyler Evans, Justin Winters, Travis Twitty, Michael Robinson in 11th.
Good run for Brandon Robertson on that one. Coming home with the win. Congratulations to him. Mo Abbott in second. Finally getting back on the podium. Doug Neal coming home in that third and final podium position.
Take a look at official results. Brendan Robertson, Mo Abbott, Doug Neal, Redbird Shutters, and Adam Lancaster, your top 5. Nate Maurer, Tony Iverson, Tyler Evans at 8, Justin Winters at 9, Travis Twitty with the top 10. Then you have Michael Robinson, Brad Deere, Bryce Hunter at 13th. 14th is James Silvers, Jeremiah Hobbs at 15th. 16th be Robbie Richards, Sean Kostritza in 17th, and Scott Fritz rounds out your field.
Alright, as we wait on these drivers to come in.
Well, let's go ahead and do this. Coming home in third place tonight's Doug Neal. Congratulations, Doug, on your third place finish.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Going pretty good.
Good.
Well,
Man, I could have had second and screwed up coming off of 2 and got loose, and I had to come out of the throttle, and I think Mo went by me. And, well, I mean, I'm happy with third. That's my best finish of the year, so I'll take it.
Definitely a good run for you tonight. Hopefully it gives you a little bit more momentum going throughout the rest of the season.
These cars, to me, man, this is my least favorite car to drive. Me and Nate are good buddies, and I like racing with Nate, so that's why one of the reasons I hopped in here. I usually run in a truck series, but I thought I'd give this a shot, and I just can't get a handle on these things, man. Especially on the 1.5 miles. I burn the tires off of them every freaking race, seems like.
Well, the pit strategy, that Brandon Robertson was on, he went, how many laps, BJ? 70-something?
Yeah, he went a pretty good way.
He did.
85 to finish the race.
85
yeah, he did.
On a set of tires like that.
Yeah, and I when I was running behind him there, I would catch him a 10th, then he'd pull away a 10th. I'd catch him a 10th, he'd pull away a 10th. I couldn't. He was just way too fast for me. I couldn't catch him. There was no way.
But
I was catching him if he had hit the wall or blew up.
Well, definitely gave it your best shot, that's for sure. Coming home in a third place finish. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible for you.
My button box company, Simbox, if anybody's looking for one, just give me a message on Facebook and I'll be able to hook you up with something like that. My buddy Nate, always loved racing with him, and Bryce Hunter. Bryce is a good guy. I like racing with Bryce too. He was in the Discord with me tonight, so we had a good time. And that's about it.
All right, coming home in third, it's Doug Neal.
Appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Well, BJ, you caught up with our race winner.
I've caught up with Brandon Robertson. 85 laps. First off, congratulations on your win, but 85 laps you ran on tires and fuel.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I think 83 of them were caution flags, so a lot of it was just pacing the field. I got lucky on I think it was the last pit I did, one lap 116. I got so lucky. Everybody didn't pit on the first go around, so I think me and Nathan and I forget who else, we all pit, and we came out went around, everybody else pit, and I was sitting in third place. It was the highest, spot of the night. I believe the person in front of me was on older tires, and then once I got the lead, it was just sitting on the ball and don't let anybody take it, right?
It definitely worked out for you. You managed to get up there. Do you feel like the cautions and everything were working into your favor, or were they hindering your race?
I think that the cautions let me win the race. I don't think if it went green, I wasn't gonna win. But honestly, I would have I would have rather just had green flag racing. It was kind of rough. I'm sure it was a rough race to call. Hopefully, you guys had a lot to talk about during the cautions, but no, it definitely allowed me to win the race. I think that's the third win of the year, so I'll take it.
All right. Well, congratulations to you. Go ahead and thank your sponsors, everybody who helped made it all possible.
Yeah, just shout out to Mo and Scott for being great teammates. Also, Jason, the fearless leader. And yeah, have a good night. Appreciate it. Thanks for calling the race.
All right, that's Brandon Robertson coming home with the win. Now, let's see here. Let's go ahead and talk to your second place finisher tonight, Mo Abbott. Congratulations on your second place finish there. Good job, sir.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Well, it's been a while since we've seen you up front.
It sure has. We've had our luck not the greatest this season, but hopefully this is the time of the year that it's turning around, heading into the playoffs.
Definitely heading in there. I mean, momentum hopefully on your side. So what do you do to prepare for the playoffs?
Oh, man, I just got to start practicing. A lot of these guys come in here and do tire runs and fuel calculations all throughout the week, and I usually just join the session about 15 minutes to qualifying. So now that it's the second half of the season here, just got to put some more time into practice and hopefully we'll have some more good finishes.
So you're saying the first half of the season was all driving?
Yeah, it's just all kind of pacing and wishing for the best. And as y'all have seen, that hasn't been the best strategy.
Well, it paid off tonight with a second place finish. I mean, a lot of cautions there, but I mean, what do you do, right?
Yeah, at a track like this, you got to have a lot of luck on your side, and luckily we missed some of the big ones and kept the car clean, had a 0x the whole race, and got up to second there. And once that number 2 car is out front, that's pretty much a sealed deal there for that car. So I was very happy to finish up with second place here.
Well, go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible for you.
Oh, I just got to thank, you guys, the booth, the league, Jason and all the guys that run a great league here. Got to thank my teammates, Brandon there with his win, and Scott, unluckily, he was about 90 or so laps down. He had a different a race to go run real quick, made it back up to about 86 to go. But these guys always help me out with strategy every week, so got to thank my team for sure.
Definitely. All right, that's Mo Abbott coming home in second place tonight.
I appreciate it, guys.
Well, BJ, we have one more race. That's tomorrow night with the Cup Series. And let me tell you, if you're at home, bored, want to race, go pay your entry fee. Come in. Let's pack the house tomorrow night.
Absolutely. I can't wait for tomorrow night. I expect to see quite a few cars. It's going to be an exciting night in the Cup Series.
Definitely it is. Well, BJ, Brandon Robertson picks up the win. It was a fantastic night. A lot of cautions, but a lot of great racing here at North Wilkesboro. Tomorrow night, it is the Bluegrass Cup Series at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Make sure you hit that like and follow button. Catch us live every time we're live with the Bluegrass iRacing Series. Until then, good night and God bless.